On the evening of Tuesday, the 23rd of December, a delegation from the Bishop of Kontagora Catholic Diocese returned the remaining 130 freed captives earlier abducted from St. Mary's Catholic Private School, Papiri, to their relieved and elated families. The returnees had spent over a month in captivity after gunmen on motorbikes struck in the dead of the night on the 21st of November and abducted over 200 school children and some members of staff.
We're right in front of St. Mary's Catholic Private Secondary School, Papiri, in Aguara local government area of Niger State. And this is the gate through which the attackers entered when they came here on the 21st of November 2025 to abduct over 200 students and pupils of this institution. Now remember, this school is a combination of a secondary school, that's the gate here, and over there is the gate leading into the primary school. So it's a combination of primary and secondary school, but both of them a boarding school. And this is the signboard of the primary school section of St. Mary's Catholic School, Papiri, and there, of course, is the gate leading into the school. Not as heavily fortified as the secondary school section, and therefore reasonable enough that it is vulnerable to be breached by attackers. Some of them actually gained entrance into the school through this gate because it's quite easier, and then it enabled them gain access to where they were able to round up their children that were abducted.
Governor Ibrahim Bago had earlier expressed concern about the tender age of some of the children he believed were in boarding school.
The children of the nannies who are looking after those in boarding, their mothers were abducted, and there's no way, if your mother is taken as a child, of course the mother will not abandon them. So that is why they have to carry them along.
Most of them are staying in the boarding house because they are coming from far away, from different communities, some 5 hours from the school, some even 6 hours, 4 hours, and so on.
According to some of the abductees and teachers, the bandits gave various reasons for the raid on the school.
We heard them shouting, "Let us pack the children and get money." They were saying it in Hausa. So, and that was it, why the children continued crying. And
they are fighting the government, and their issue with the government is not much. It's just a little thing between them and the government. The government is worshipping the constitution, in which is against their belief.
In spite of the sad incident, parents of some of the abducted school children insist they will not withdraw their children from the school.
When the school resume, and most of the children going back to that St. Mary's school. Yeah, you go back to that St. Mary's school. If I thought the school can resume, I'm begging for the government to take care of that school, make the school resume. My children want to go there. That's the only school we have in Niger State.
Arise News crew visited Papiri and its environs, a series of 50 communities located in a remote area across the river Niger and accessible through Yauri in Kebbi State. For most of the trips, we could only get around on commercial motorbikes. Community leaders lament their vulnerability to similar attacks.
The security here are not much. We are requesting to federal government or state government to see us here. You can see this is our boundary, this place is boundary. Boundary from Brogo local government and our boundary from Beni. It's not far. So we need sufficient security in this our area. You see, the only barrack the only security we have is Nubusa. From here to Nubusa is 60-something kilometers.
The whole area needs serious security attention, apart from the school. So, from my speech, I would suggest that we need serious security presence in that place, because that will also give the parents the what do you call it now? Those who are going to work there, once they say, yeah, the confidence to work there. So security has built up.
The best gift residents of the communities around Papiri could have received is the return of their loved ones in time for the Yuletide. But there are no guarantees that the bandits may not be coming back again.
And come next year, 2026, the children will also be hoping to come back to school to continue with their academic activities. From St. Mary's Catholic Primary School, Papiri, in Niger State, Charles Aruka, Arise News.